Good morning out there, all you folks. Dr. Prepper is prepared. Hey, it snowed. Yeah, it happens I think about every time since I've been living here where I've been living here. It snows about every year, right about now. And about 24 inches, what I got, 2 feet. Walked out the front door, the side door, and said, my goodness, it got deep. But it's a light powdery snow. It's not wet and heavy. So that's a good thing. And this is 2 for Tuesday. And the second one we're going to talk about today is what's going on over there in that Iran. I walked and then I ran. I've been there. I've seen it from a ship. I've seen the Persian Gulf, 110 days worth, making squares and circles and figure eights and doing exercise and drill after drill after drill. Dang, 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 this is a drill, general quarters, all hands, man your battle stations. And then on and on and on. Man, we had test after test after test. Casualty after casualty, simulate this, simulate that. Man, we were trained. We were ready to go. And then one night, task force, we saw on our radar screen these little blips come off an aircraft carrier and move towards shore. And one of them turned around and headed back. And over the headset, we could hear chip light, RTB, return to base, RTB. And the next morning, the old man came over to 1MC, which is a public address system for the ship, and informed the crew that there was a rescue attempt to bring the American embassy workers and military and support staff that were there held hostage. We were going to rescue them. Big to do. We had to hush. We didn't know what was going on, and we're sitting out there in the middle of the ocean as a picket. Or playing guard, as they say, to wait for the carrier. We were supposed to support the carrier. I won't name names and dates and all that kind of stuff because I could be talking about something that's still classified. But it wasn't. Time magazine, I think a couple months later, we got a copy of this. It showed the front cover of this wreckage in this very open, flat, sandy, like a lake bed. And in this debris was a hand. And on that hand was a finger with a ring on it. And months later, I don't know where I heard it from. I think I saw it in a TV ad or news report of a young lady who was married to that pilot. And she didn't know he had died yet. And she recognized that ring. 8 or 9 people perished. And that's what, and that plus the Grenada hoopla years later got us all hooked up where the Pentagon figured we all need to be talking on the same page. You know, for Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, and Coast Guard, we all need to be, and Space Force. We all need to, but not now, not then, but now. Talking on the same page. Because Hamburger Hill, man, back in Korea, Vietnam, there were a lot of times when miscommunications by the different forces were getting people killed. On 2 for Tuesday, we have the weather, then we have war. Now, I don't know about you folks, but Friday, this coming up Friday, if these people in Washington, D.C. don't get their act together, there'll be a partial government shutdown, and it could last longer than the last one. And the Democrats and the Republicans, conservatives and liberals and independents and all these other folks in Washington that are supposed to represent you and me, ain't got a clue. All they want to do is get their interest, their own personal interest or their own constituents, they say all the time. But when you start screwing with the government, you start screwing with people because these people are dependent on the government. Way too many, but they're there. You got to let them go. But for now, we're going to sit here and twiddle our thumbs because yesterday was a no-go. Today, it's just getting started. And then, of course, 2 for Tuesday, we're not going to go any further. 3 for Wednesday, you might have something out. Now, if you could feel time to be a first-time guest, a first-time visitor, if you like what you're seeing and hearing, go ahead and like and subscribe and hit that notification bell and make a comment. Because I would really like for you folks to give me input, because Admiral Preparedness, he's no longer representing on this channel. It's Dr. Prepper. That's me. I need your help. Come on and try, all right? But for now, I'm going to say adios.